guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise. It is the last day of spring break and doing laundry. Colton is home, so you may hear him yelling throughout the video. My dogs are pacing the hallway. And yeah, I had a slow morning this morning. I slept in until 8 o'clock and then woke up, made my coffee, started some laundry, cleaned up my room, brought out anything that needed to go out, made a little bit of a breakfast, which is still sitting in my office. Super simple. Just, you didn't see that? Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Just this cinnamon and maple, like Kodiak pancakes, and this like flung out of it. So there's that, and I had a slow morning. I wrote in my journal, did the things that start your morning off on the right foot. Sometimes, well, actually I find all the time that starting my morning slowly leads to a more productive day for me, because once I do all the things, not check my phone, not any of the things, I didn't even go on any electronics until about maybe 15 minutes ago. I did text my husband good morning and things like that, but other than that, I wasn't like scrolling or on Instagram. I replied to a few people, but that's besides the point. It wasn't until about 5 minutes ago that I looked at my planner, which I scheduled everything last night. So I will flip you around and show you what I have going on for the day. I will be getting ready later because I do need to shoot some content, some photos for my new collection that's launching, which I know I keep talking about it, but it's a lot of work, and I want to make sure that I do it all perfectly. So I have been taking my time and trying not to overwhelm myself with that. So let's get into this really busy work Monday. So if you guys have been following my channel, thank you so much for coming back. If you are new, it is so great to have you here. I'm fully transparent here on this channel. I show you everything that I actually do in a day. I used to block off some things, but now I don't. So this is literally my day. I plan my to-do list first, and then I schedule everything out, knowing that I wanted to have a slow morning. So there are some personal things and some work things on here. I need to do laundry because my son goes back to school tomorrow, and it was raining all weekend, and honestly, I just didn't do it. So we're gonna do it all today. We have 2 loads of laundry, which isn't even that bad. So we're gonna get that done. That's going now, as you can probably hear. I need to do a voiceover and put my brunch video up on YouTube here. And then I need to do some work for clients. I need to do some Etsy and lash orders, which you guys will see here. I need to have lunch and feed my son. I know that seems so silly to put that there, but when you get really busy and you're like in the zone, sometimes I just like forget. So, you know, if I put feed the kid, then I'll be more apt to do that. Any more editing tasks or marketing tasks for my marketing agency will be here. This is for my lash brand. I am going to film an eye look, so I'll put that in here. I know that if you've watched more of my recent videos, you've seen me apply these new lashes that my company is coming out with. It is so cool. I cannot wait. And then we just have more. This is most of my work day today, but then we have all of these things too, which some of it coincides with work and things like that, just setting myself up for success. And I find that if I do block schedule, I tend to get it done. And I do have this like little timer here that I will set. If I feel like I'm getting like off track or something, I will set it so that I tend to beat the clock. This is really good to do if you're cleaning your house too, just a little tip if you don't do it already. But then I need to go to the post office for work, Walmart. I need to pick up an order. I do need to clean up my office, which I guess I consider it work. Because it is really messy. Like, there is stuff everywhere. I do need to clean. I started, but this is how messy it is. It's completely a disaster. My husband put this cart together for me. It's actually a lot more pink than I wanted it to be, but hello. Hello. And so I do need to clean my office, need to wipe down things. My dogs are in here all the time, so I tend to wipe it down multiple times a week, but sometimes I obviously like don't get back there and in the nooks and crannies. So I'm gonna go through and put all that away. I'm gonna put away my stuff that I use for filming. I have a spot for it already. It just isn't away. I need to put my work bag away, clean it out, put it away. This is all gel polish and nail polishes and things, just needs to go away. And then I am gonna organize this cart in meaning to organize it. I wanna organize it. I wanna clean up all this space. A candle broke and spilled over there. It was just like a faux candle. Just like I don't know. And then we have over here, which we just threw this in here because yesterday was Easter and this was still like some of our spices and stuff we have to do. So I need to get rid of that. I need to tell my husband to get rid of that stuff. That's his. I don't want it in here anymore. My dog harness I need to put with all the dog stuff. And I just need to clean up the rest of this stuff. And I feel like it's like a domino effect because those bags are for shipping. They'll go here and we'll just get, this is pretty, I need to put this away. This is pretty much tidied. Everything is where it needs to be. And another sneak peek of something really exciting that has launched. And yeah, I'm just working on a bunch of stuff. All of that's pretty much organized. I can pick up a few things and just wipe a few things down, but the rest of my desk is pretty good. I mean, I don't love the aesthetic of this, but for my Etsy shop, I measure stickers, and so yeah. Oh, that's a big task. I have tax stuff to do. Great. Okay, so I already paid that. Cool. Sales tax and stuff for business. So I just noted what I paid it, which was then bought some stuff for business, things like that. So I do need to make sure that I add that in and send that over to my tax guy. So I gotta add all this up and do that today. So that is something that I completely forgot to put on my list, but we're honestly gonna make it like bright. Taxes to Chris. And we're gonna highlight it in neon yellow because that needs to be done. So I'll do that right after I do my, I don't know, my whole day is gonna shift because it's gonna take me a little bit. I have to go through QuickBooks and I have to do, okay, well, we're pivoting a little bit, so let's get going. And if you got this in my video, yep, you saw it correctly. It is not pumpkin spice season by any means. It is spring, but my Easter mug is in the dishwasher, so there's that. Colton, do you need anything from Walmart? Do you need anything from Walmart?
What'd you say?
Do you need anything from Walmart?
We need milk.
I got that. Do you need anything do you need bagels or you have some?
I don't think we do. Let me go check real quick.
For furniture for the other side of the pool, and look at that. Girl math, duh. I love it, but I can't decide though because everything is kind of, we have beige in our, and we also have like a cream and a black. I think the black will just go the best. I don't know. I said it to my husband to see what he thought, but I think it would be cool to go on the other side of the pool where the fire pits are, so we'll see. completely transparent and have like a real and raw moment, because I'm like going through it right now, I'm not gonna lie. I know there's bigger problems, but I thought that I would just share like real life behind the scenes. You could still hear the laundry going. My dogs are whining. We are still working on tax stuff. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm a little bit behind on schedule, but this is what happens when you take time off. I took time off, which I'm so grateful for. My husband and I had some time alone. We went to the mountains. You probably saw in my shorts if you're following. I did post, we did like a spontaneous trip. We went to our friend's mom's celebration of life, and then we went grocery shopping. Then we went in the mud in the Bronco, and then we decided to go to the mountains, and it was so much fun. It was so beautiful. It was so dead there. It was beautiful and wonderful, and I enjoyed my time very much, and I'm very grateful that I get to do it. But I do remember why I don't take multiple days off in a row, because I do get behind, and then I do get overwhelmed, and I am feeling that way right now. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I was gonna go sit out on patio furniture, but it's still wet from the rain, so I didn't do that. But I am just feeling like a little bit overwhelmed right now, so I thought that I would share that with you. And it's completely normal, and as much as I enjoy taking time off, it is overwhelming, like getting back into it. So I took most of the day off yesterday, and I took Saturday off, and I took some of Friday off, and my birthday is at the end of this week, so I will probably take a little bit of time off then too. I just think that I need to do a better job at like planning my tasks out. I'm doing really good at not paying attention to my phone that much. I turned off all my notifications, so I don't get distracted. And yeah, so I'm just pulling all of this money that I spent for advertising last year on Facebook. I'm pulling all of it. I didn't realize I spent that much money. So I'm pulling all of that right now to get to my accountant, and then we can be on to more fun tasks, because I despise accounting. So if you do it, you're a godsend, because I absolutely hate it. I think it's like the creative mind in me just doesn't, I don't know what it is. Okay, anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I also have some new stickers that have not gone up in the shop yet that I need to get up in the shop, just like some habit trackers and some treadmill to-dos, things like that. And then all of these are already up in the shop. I just need to organize them up there in my sticker thing. So that will happen today at some point. Just kind of tidy up things here and there. I'm going to print out these advertising transactions right now. I love this printer, but it has like so many page issues. Like I feel like it always tells me that I have the wrong paper in it, and it's like I have standard paper in it, so I don't know what its deal is, but everything else I love about this printer. So this is the boring stuff. Printing. I use Loomly to schedule posts. My assistant uses this to go through and get things scheduled for my clients and such. I don't want to show everything, but yeah. So I'm gonna go through and see how much I spent on this last year, because I do have to pay monthly for it. I think it's around like $100 a month, but it does save us a ton of time. This is the stuff that overwhelms me. Just so much stuff. So this is business stuff, and then this is business stuff from a long time ago. So we have some stuff from 2016, and I think that I'm just gonna go through and get rid of it all, because we don't need it anymore. And I'm just gonna go through all of this stuff and just get rid of it. I don't need it. So yeah, this was back, and I won't show it, but this was back when my lash brand was doing really good before COVID, and I had all of these checks, and I was so grateful, and I still am grateful, but don't get me wrong. But after COVID, things just kind of like went down the drain, sadly, and a lot of the stores that I worked with closed, so it's kind of sad to get rid of this, but it's not good to hang on to old stuff if you don't necessarily need it. Like this is from, oh, this is like Elsinore, so this has to be within the last 7 years because they wouldn't have been over here otherwise. So just go through it all and kind of see tweezer box. Oh, I made my tweezer box, kind of like nostalgic. Breakfast before delivering to new stores. Okay, so I was in Ventura here, Studio City. So cool to kind of see that. It's definitely nostalgic, and you know, it makes me look back and feel even more grateful after I was just having a super overwhelming morning. But I used to be really good at keeping all my stuff. I am not that good at it anymore, I don't feel like, or I just don't have as much stuff. But I think a lot of this can be like going in the garbage. So yep, out with old, in with the new. So I went down a dang rabbit hole and I'm cleaning out my entire filing drawer. So here we are. Some of this I want my husband to look over from when we had our boat. I don't think we need any of those statements, but I just want to be sure, and I want to shred some of this stuff. So just making piles, and this is what happens. And I have other things I have to do, but anyone else do this? Please let me know in the comments. I have so much work to do. It's okay. I got this. All right, so I'm just touching base. It is late. It is 12 o'clock and none of this stuff is done except for Walmart pickup. Taxes took me longer because I had to go through QuickBooks. And then you saw I got crazy and I cleaned my drawer, and it is literally like so clean and organized now. And then my husband just has some papers to go through, but it is all clean and organized. So that is amazing. And my laundry is being done. Walmart order is being done. So I followed up with my designer already. I'm gonna actually now film my voiceover, so I got my little microphone out so I can film that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then get some music added to it, and then get this video up on to YouTube. And then I will work on some marketing tasks, which are quite boring for you to watch, but I will kind of show you. Then I will start on my orders. I am gonna have to take a little break here to feed my son lunch in a little bit, but he did eat a late breakfast, so could probably push it down a little bit. So actually I had feeding him at 2. Oh my goodness, that is really late to feed him, but we'll move it to more like 1. So this is just flexible. So over here, I don't always like stick to my guns with it. I like to do the breakdown just so I can fit everything in one day. But if I have to move stuff around, and I can still get everything on my to-do list done, and there are a few things on here that I don't necessarily have to get done today. Like I don't have to clean my office and declutter, and I don't have to create Etsy listings, and I don't have to finish these emails. I don't have to do, I don't have to do it today. I don't have to edit this short. Do I want to? Yes. Do I want to get all this stuff done? Yes. Do I have to get certain stuff done? Yes. Like this. Need to clean the fridge because trash day is tomorrow. Nothing's changing. Trash is gonna go tomorrow whether I like it or not. So this, yes, things like that. So there are certain things that have to get done. Taxes have to get done, and they did. And I am like, yes, I just had a few questions for him. So just waiting to hear back on that, but those are done. And so yeah, let's get to the voiceover and editing now that the wash machine and the dryer have stopped making a bunch of noise. There will probably be a snoring dog because she is asleep in here, but let's go. Don't judge me, but I am cracking this open. I absolutely love this and the strawberry guava one. An old friend of mine started me on these, and they're so good. I know energy drinks are not good for you, but I think it has like some good stuff at least. Cheers. So now I'm just picking some new music for my YouTube video. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear it or not, or it's still gonna go to my headphones even though I took them off. Sometimes they're kind of finicky, but let me just scooch you over. I finished my voiceover. I actually took a break halfway through and went out and saw my baby goats. So yeah, but I went out to get them some weeds to eat until we feed them tonight. And yeah, so I'm just gonna pick some music for my video. I kind of want just instrumental but kind of upbeat but not too overwhelming, so it's kind of hard to choose sometimes. I like that. Download, that is called Borrowed Matches, and I kind of keep track of the songs I choose so that I know when I'm uploading them, so I kind of keep track. Like that. And I click through to make sure that I don't want words, especially if I'm talking. I will just want music, so it doesn't become too overwhelming for you guys that are watching. I do like that too, even though it kind of sounds like there's words, but so you got like 3 songs. I like that, it's a good one. And I don't always download new songs. I probably download new songs like every 3 to 4 videos. Just, I don't want you guys to listen to the same ones over and over if you're returning, so I'm just gonna grab those, and they are right here, the front of my video. Okay, so we're just gonna grab those, and what's this one? And I just air fried these on 400 degrees for 10 minutes each batch, and I did it in, okay, I didn't use that. And I always click on it and do loudness normalization in this editing software. I just like it that way. Because then it kind of makes everything the same loudness, and so you're not like having to turn, you know, sometimes when you watch YouTube videos you have to turn them up and down. You don't have to do that with this. And so I'm going to add all the music in, and then I'm just going to make sure it's not like overbearing with the talking. Oops. Because if it is, then I will lower the music during the talking part. So this is kind of why editing takes so long, but I'm obviously explaining it a little bit too, so it does take longer when I'm explaining it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. See, so the music is overwhelming with the talking. So I find where the talking ends, click the music, chop it right there, and then I move the volume down to -20 usually. And that usually does the trick, and then we just test it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. Perfect. And then we'll just go through and find wherever there's recording and just split the music, and then we'll just lower it in those spots. So that's a little bit of behind the scenes of editing. Obviously there's so many ways to edit, and there are so many more amazing editors than me. So if you're learning to edit a video, don't watch me, but I'm just showing you how I do it. Just gonna go ahead and get the music added, finished, and get this uploaded, and then I will show you the thumbnail. All right, so this is done. I'm just going to export it, and this is Easy Brunch Ideas. And then I'll just expand on that once it's done, but I'm gonna go ahead and export that. And I already have my thumbnail. I made it last night, and that is what it looks like. Easy brunch ideas. So this video will be already up, so I'll link it right up here in the cards. So if you guys are looking for some brunch ideas, then you can make them. So that is the thumbnail. So I'm waiting for this to upload. While it is uploading, I'm going to put away my microphone and do some things for my marketing agency, and then I will be back to upload the video to YouTube, and then I'm gonna make some lunch for my son. Work on that right now, which is announcing a client's giveaway winner. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I'm gonna air fry you pizza in a few minutes.
Ay, Dino.
I need to clean that. Let me do that. Now I'm gonna work on some little sample packs to include in thank yous. I just actually ran out and I had quite a few, so I'm grateful. Thank you. So now I'm just going to finish making more of these so that I can have them ready to go whenever orders come in, and then I'm going to be doing my lash orders. The last thing I'm gonna do before I go to sleep is to move things around that didn't get finished today. And yes, it's totally okay if you don't get everything done. I don't get every single thing done that I want to get done every single day. Life happens, things happen, we forget things, your kids barf, whatever it may be. So don't be too hard on yourself if you don't get everything done. But I am just gonna go ahead and move it to tomorrow, and better luck for me hopefully tomorrow. So thank you all for being here, and if you aren't subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more coming up and I cannot wait to see you. See you in the next video. Bye.